And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to continuing coverage of the APA Junior Championships from here at the Renaissance in St. Louis, Missouri. I am your host, Jason Bowman. I'm joined by Florian Venom Kohler, trick shot legend, birthday boy as well today. And Florian, if our first match of the day was any indication, we got some outstanding pool ahead of us.
That was first match was amazing.
First match went Hill.
Decided
by 1 point. So now, folks, we've got the red tier of our junior championships up next. You're going to see from San Antonio, Texas, Jaden Leal, his opponent out of Hannibal, New York, Curtis Wilson. Jaden is 14 years old. Curtis is 17 years old. Jaden is skill level 4, which means he's going to need 31 points to win this match. Curtis, skill level 3, needs 25 points. APA rules apply. No coaching allowed here. This is individual competition. I think the players are raring to go down on the floor, so let's go down. And again, this is going to be Jaden Leal out of San Antonio with the break.
So this is our tier 3, correct? So he must have just got up at some point during the tournament, skill level wise, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at the 9 ball.
Got it.
Look at that.
3 balls on the break, folks, including
4
the 9.
points.
That's an early 4-point lead for Mr. Leal.
What a way to start.
Doesn't get much better than that,
no.
does it?
Okay, I think we're in for treats again.
All right, so we're going to hear a quick word from our friends at pooldog.com. All right, and we are back here at the Renaissance after a very quick start to this match. Jaden Leal with 3 balls on the break, including the 9. His second break of the match, and he's got it going, folks.
What a break does this kid got already.
2 more balls on the break there.
14 years old, a lot of power going through a break already.
Gives him 5 points. Florian, interestingly enough, Jaden is the son of Armando Leal. Armando was one of our 8-ball classic champions back in 2006, here with his son today. You see him there.
Wow.
In the background as Jaden shoots.
Fair to say pulls in the family, huh?
Well, he misses the 1 in the side. We'll get our first look at Curtis Wilson. Curtis out of Hannibal, New York, 17 years old. Again, Curtis is a skill level 3, which means he's only got to get to 25 points to Jaden's 31.
Yeah, but I think the start Jaden had was that many balls on the break right away. Like, that was a pretty big deal, actually. Ooh, that's going to leave a... Do we have a score update already?
Should be 5-0.
5-0.
3 points in the first rack, 7 dead balls.
6-0.
Misses that 1 in the side again.
Yeah, 6-0. So basically the lead, the handicap's already covered at this point. So this is kind of an even race at this point, which is probably the best Jaden could have hoped for, really, I think. That's in. Ooh. Okay. Wow. It's kind of a close hit here. I'm assuming we're going to have the ref watching it. Yep. If he can't make it, he's going to have to bank it. Yeah, right there.
Is it 6 points or is it 5 points?
I'm not sure. It says 6 on the scoreboard, so.
We had 3 on the first break.
There's
2 with the
4.
9, and they had
Might
2
have-
on the next break, so it should be 5-1, I believe.
It's hard to say because he made a couple balls on the break again, didn't he? On
3
the second
on the break.
break.
Yeah, I think it was just 2 balls on the break.
Yep, it is correct.
6-1, all right.
Tough leave here. They're playing rather quick here, so we're gonna have to follow closely. I don't believe he can make the bank. Oh, he missed the ball. All right, so we got a 2-ball and then a 4-ball. 4-ball's right here. I don't know if it goes by or not. It may not. I believe it does. He's looking at it right now. So if he does, all he's got to do is put this ball here, play shape out there, and it could also go this way, but it's kind of tricky with this. Yeah, he's gonna either you just put the cue ball more here usually or more here depending. So it may be a little straight here, depends what he needs to do. Yeah, it's still doable. Obviously, he's got the same line if this does goes, but he's left himself kind of a longer shot, which was not necessary if he just played a little more angle in between. Now, and if it doesn't work, there's an easy safety as well. Just bumping into the 4, straight into the stack in between the 6 and the 8. So we end up to go full offense. Oh, look at that. Nasty leave. So we're going to have to look if the 4-ball is off the rail or not. Yeah, big deal, because if it's frozen, he's going to have to get a rail other than that. And if it's not frozen, all he's got to do is shoot it soft. I think it's going to get covered behind the 6 most likely. Yep. Should be enough.
So as I look at the score, did Jaden get 4 balls on the first break?
Yeah,
he
he
would have had to have gotten
3
3
balls
plus the
plus
9.
the 9.
Okay, I thought he
Yeah.
only had 3, so I thought he had 2 balls plus the 9, so that would be
No,
another
he
6
had, sorry, he
points.
had 2 balls plus the 9's 4. And then he had 2 balls on the next break. I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, 2
Yeah.
points, yes. All those balls flying in on the break.
Yeah,
made
with
little-
the
little
real
crazy
quick
there to
starts.
start. We hadn't even settled in yet.
Nope. No, like I say, he basically covered his handicap right away. So
Jaden back at the table here. So we've yet to see Jaden, interestingly enough, great off the break. Have yet to see him pocket a ball
no, I don't believe so.
after the break.
Don't believe so.
But now he's got ball in hand. Great opportunity to get going here.
Should be the first one here. Yep. No issue there.
4 ball in the corner.
5 in the opposite corner here. Let's see where he plays shape for the 6. So obviously a newly 4, so he's gonna go for the 9, I think, huh? I don't know if I like it. It's a kind of a dangerous shot, but it is doable.
6-9 combo does not go.
Yeah, left
Curtis.
a nice easy shot on the 6, and 6-8 should be no problem either. Because you want to hit that kind of full here.
Both these kids been playing pool quite a long time. Curtis said he's been playing about 10 years. Started
Wow.
when he was 7 years old. Said he
That
loves
is a long time.
loves the competition. He loves the individual competition aspect of pool. He does play some other sports, some team sports as well.
Yeah, what other sport does he play?
Football. He looks like he could be
I
a
was gonna
football
say,
player, doesn't he?
does
Good
like
kid.
it.
Baseball. He said he plays some golf.
Wow, plays everything, huh?
And he wanted to give a shout out to his mom Brenda and his cousin David
Nicely done, actually.
and his sister Haley back home as he looks to run out this rack here. 2 more big points out there for him. Pockets that 9 in the
All
corner.
right.
He is
Huge points here picked up.
rebounded nicely. Score is now 8-6 in favor of Jaden. Curtis will have the break. While we got a minute, Florian, we should mention our champion in the green tier this
Yes,
morning was
absolutely.
Anthony Wiseman out of Anna, Illinois. We mentioned at the outset of this live stream, but that was a 1-point match. That match finished
was crazy.
19-18. It was
What a match, too.
really outstanding. The runner-up there, Megan Meisner out of Ontario, Canada. Great match from both of those kids this morning.
Yeah, super exciting, actually. I mean, kind of sucks when one of them has to lose by 1 point, but oof. Kind of missed the break here. Scratch on the corner. I don't know if there's a dead ball or not. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. No dead ball.
right. Nothing dropped there except for the scratch. Jaden will have ball in hand.
All right, so he's got to try to make as many balls as he can here. Let's see. So the one, I think, goes in the corner. The two, I'm not. Yeah, it does go as well. So he's gonna have to put his cue ball somewhere here. Okay. If you're going the other way, he's gonna have to move his ball somewhere there to get shape for the two. So I liked my ID better, but let's see if he can make it. Yep, this is a risky shot here. Okay, he didn't leave an easy shot at all. Let's see. So you could try to cut it, but this is going to be dangerous. A lot of big scratch here if he cuts it here. So, whoops.
It's an interesting layout in the middle of the table.
yeah.
I feel like we're watching one of your drills, like where they line them all up down the center of the table.
Yeah, this is tricky actually to go back. It's
Oof.
well, I did call it. Huh?
Yeah, pocketed that one in the corner, but scratched.
It was
in the
just
opposite
lined up.
corner.
It was just lined up for it, and that's unfortunately, like I said, this is exactly when your skill level is kind of limiting you. You may see the shot, but you don't necessarily know how to avoid the problem, right? So
the one ball is a dead ball. No point awarded there in this rack. Jaden will have ball in hand, and again, as a reminder, if you're just tuning in, this is APA 9 ball, which means each ball pocketed worth 1 point, the 9 ball worth 2 points.
yeah, slightly different than normal 9 ball. So if you have a lot of balls on the table that are easy, you'd rather take that in a combo if pretty much it does happen. So, watch out, cue ball. Whew. Okay. I believe the 4 to the 5 should be okay here. Yep. A little hard, maybe. This could be bad. It is bad. It's bad enough. Hopefully for him, he can see a piece of the 4. So if he does see a piece of the 4, the shot is to go all the way up down there. I mean, this is pretty crazy for skill level 4, but this is doable. He's got to play it safe, I think. This is a dangerous shot he's playing here. Yeah, I mean, hit it good, but he will leave an easy 4 ball here. Alright, so question is how to get to the 6 ball, right? The 6 ball is pretty close to the corner, so it won't be that much of an issue. Little bottom should do the trick here for Curtis. Oh.
Gonna need those.
No, this is yeah, it's kind of a bad miss here because there was 2 balls available.
Another opportunity for Curtis to draw a little bit closer to Jaden.
Not an easy shot though. This is a valid table, so the side pockets are kind of tiny. As much as the corners are big, the sides are not that great, so gotta be careful when you put those in the side pockets. You gotta shoot straight here and kind of soft and kind of full again to keep the cue ball for the 6 and not overrun position for it. Yeah, tough side pocket.
I bring Jaden back to the table. Again, Jaden is out of San Antonio, Texas. 29 states represented here at this year's Junior Championships.
29, huh?
29 states.
That's pretty good.
As well as kids from Canada, 2 countries.
Yeah, I think this was the first year Las Vegas has sent a couple kids, so...
You got some kids
Yeah,
here?
we
How'd
had
they
2,
do?
yeah. Not too good. They got eliminated pretty quick, but they've had fun, so as far as I know.
Great experience for these kids.
They're both in the first tier, so...
Opportunity to come,
Absolutely.
across the country and compete with kids from all over.
Well, as much as, our players in Vegas don't travel much usually, in
Yeah,
this case they did.
All right. Scratching the side there for Curtis.
Yeah.
Another ball in hand situation for Jaden. Chance to extend his lead.
All right, this is not as easy as it looks, even with ball in hand. This doesn't have an easy shot, I believe. Yeah, he's going to have to go inside, which can always be a little tricky here. Just got to stay down, follow the ball. There you go. All right, this is good now. A little draw from the 7 to the 8, and then 8 to the 9 is pretty natural. Uh-oh. Watch out. Played a little hard. I believe it is still cuttable. So the problem with the cut shot, though, is you don't really know where your cue ball is going. So let's watch.
Ooh,
Yep.
straight into that side pocket, which good opportunity for Curtis here. And Florin, we saw this in the first match today with our champion. Anthony Wiseman really was able to pick up the latter part of the rack, including the 9-ball in the first 3 racks. And that really swung the momentum in that first match in the green tier. So we'll see if Curtis Wilson can pick up these last 3 points.
Yeah, we kind of have a remake of it. He's been giving a lot of ball in hands, but then he's getting some back. So it's kind of a hard shot, actually, to be fair, for skill level 3 here. Unfortunately, we can't coach him, but he needed some angle here to get a better shape on the 9. And now he's going to have a long, tough shot. It's not impossible, but it's not the greatest shot in the world. You know, you want to be a little closer to those when you can.
Tough shot under pressure here in the arena,
Absolutely. Yeah, and the swing would be huge, actually, 15-8 or 13-10, so. Okay, this
get it to
is
fall.
not the worst shot in the world.
Yep, gonna leave a lot of space now for
Yep.
Jaden.
I mean, it is, again, it's possible to make. Those kids have young eyes, so they see the balls well, but this is not so easy. It's long distance, so. Went for the bank shot, and unfortunately it's going to leave it, I believe.
Great opportunity now for Curtis to pick up these last 2 points in the second rack. And like you mentioned, it would be a huge swing.
Big swing
15-8
here,
versus 13-10. No problem for Curtis.
Played that nicely, dead in the middle of the pocket, so.
Curtis goes to 10 points, and we'll have the break.
I see a little more emotion on those two. They're talking to each other a little bit across the room, too, which is nice.
We had 64 players in the red tier of this year's junior championship. Again, you're watching the red tier. Jaden Leal, at some point through the tournament, went from a skill level 3 to a 4, which is why he's racing to 31. And I want to make sure we give a shout out to our sponsors, of course, the folks at Pool Dog, helping us bring you this great coverage of the junior championships, but also Aramith billiard balls, action cues.
Yeah, those kids really play in great conditions right now. I mean, between the arena, the new table, new felt, and the new balls, I mean, TV production right there, guys.
Yeah.
That's 2 balls on a break, I believe.
All right, that puts him down 1 point, but actually Florin with the race, he's leading since he's only got to get to 25.
Well, and I was going to say earlier, it's a lot, I'd say, better if you stay at 3 in the final than, going up. We don't know when he went up as a skill level 4, but it's going to be a newer race for him, for Jaden, so that'll be a little trickier. So, doesn't mean much, though. I mean, he did seem to play pretty well and pretty strong, so.
Well, and he's got a dad that won the, as we mentioned, won the 8-Ball Classic back in 06, so I'm sure he's well-versed in what it's like to go up in skill level and kind of have to adjust.
Nicely
train
done.
Jaden, pockets the 1.
Well, and it really shouldn't be a problem, You just got to forget about it and just play your game, and, it usually makes the right thing.
Jaden, the younger of the finalists, 14 years old.
Pretty tall for 14 as well, huh?
Yeah. Said he plays some basketball, so.
I can see that.
Curtis back at the table here.
All right, the 2 is... Oh, he banked it. Okay.
Banks that 2 in the corner.
Perfect shape for the 4 as well. Was it the 5? It's the 5 ball. Sorry, guys. The pink and orange is always getting me. This is kind of a tricky shot, though. Because even if he makes it, he's going to have no shape on the 6, most likely. But I believe it's better for him to just make it. There you go. It's not that he's got no shape. It's a very difficult shot, so...
They're now evened up at 14 points apiece. Curtis
wow,
takes his
drilled
first least point lead of the match, up 15-14 now.
Drilled the 6 balls, but no reward on the 7 here. He's very close to it. I believe he could try to hit it real thin, send it somewhere there. And if he doesn't make it, he may go into hooking him somewhere. There you go. There's pretty good reward shot here. Cue ball is going to stay low on the table. The 7's going to move up, so even if you don't make it, you'll leave kind of a tough shot. So now if he doesn't feel like making, he's got a great safety here, Jaden, as well. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. The only problem is he went on the 9 there. So it depends. So this is yeah, okay. So if you can make it, obviously you got to go for it. If you cannot make it, 1 rail, kick it. Kind of hard. See what happens with the 9 ball. Yep, I like it, Spirit. I like the Spirit. Those kids play fast.
They
already
do.
see
I was
what they're
going to say
doing,
the
huh?
same
Yeah.
thing. They don't take a long time, which we don't mind, right? We like to keep things
I'm
moving.
fine with that.
I think the viewers can appreciate that as well.
When they play the right shot, they have the right idea. So you can tell some experience. You can say they've played for a few years already. So
Oh, yeah.
now sometimes in those finals, though, you need to slow down just a little bit. Make the extra effort.
I can only imagine how their hearts are beating and,
They seem pretty
Intensity,
comfortable to
yeah.
the table, though. Honestly,
scratches in the side after
brutal
pocketing
luck.
the 7.
Yeah.
That's a dead ball.
that was a good shot, actually,
Gives
honestly.
ball in hand to Jaden.
3 balls potentially here. Now, keep in mind, he's got to go a few extra balls, so he needs dead balls as well now. Match is turn around.
We've seen Jaden's break.
Yeah.
That's the last thing Curtis wants to see again is Jaden break.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure as well.
if he can pocket this 9, he will have the break.
Played a little quick again, unfortunately. It's not going to leave the greatest shot in the world, but it is makeable.
Again, another significant moment at the end of these
Mhm.
racks with this 9 ball and the opportunity to break. We've seen
Yeah.
both these guys get the ball moving on the break.
Let's see, this is a tough shot here.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, he's going to leave him just the stuff, so even worse, I think. Oh, this is a really, really bad shot here to make. I mean, obviously he's going to try to make it here, but you watch out for the cue ball here. If you hit that a little wrong, dangerous. Got to make sure you hit that right. A little bit at bottom as well. Yeah, he didn't close to scratching because he was pretty far from making the ball, but
great opportunity now
huge.
for
Yeah.
Curtis. 2 more points there. And the break, which we talked about.
Mhm.
Curtis
Yeah.
with a slight lead, but again, needs only 25 points, Florian, so he's not all that far away. 8 points now.
I think it's the second 9 ball that Jaden just gave him like that. So it's kind of a big deal. Yeah, it's such a great start from Jaden, but not a lot going on his way at this point. So
And the most significant thing there is that he's not breaking, right? I
Mhm.
mean, he's had 5 balls on the break.
was made a ball in the break every time he broke. So
Curtis will try to keep the cue ball on the table here in this
Yep.
second rack for him where he's had the break.
I think we'll see him break from the center probably. Nope, he's gonna stay on the same spot. Okay, he's made something this time. The rack didn't open quite nice. He hit a little bit on the fin side as well, but
Got the 4 ball on the break, I believe. Now 7 points away, Florian. A
yeah,
run out
that
here
1-5
would be
is not impossible, I'm telling you. And if you play it smart, you play cover behind the 8-2 as well. Guess you miss it. Oh, he didn't have to play.
1-5 combo.
Yeah. This one's tough, the 1-2. Let's see. I'll just play the 1 and just take my medicine here and see what happens. There we go.
Curtis now 6 points away, I believe, from victory.
He's playing the right game, just make a ball and that's it, and see what happens here. He could have played safe here potentially rather than that, but that's all right. The pressure is on Jaden.
If you're just joining us, you're watching coverage of the APA Junior Championships. This is our red tier. We are in St. Louis, Missouri.
little bit of a nerve here. I think he's gonna have to recompose himself and try to focus a little bit longer on the balls, maybe.
Just try to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, it plays real quick. Sometimes that's the problem when your opponent also plays real quick. You want to try to kind of follow the same rhythm, and sometimes it's not for you. So.
Curtis now 4 points away from victory.
And he's playing fearlessly, really.
A little bit of a mistake there, though.
There we go.
Scratches in that corner.
That's a game changer here, I think. Jaden's got to focus, take his time, one ball after another. All right, so he's got the 3 by the short rail. He's going to have to go down table to the 6, and then 6 to the 7. So it's a pretty good start here. Just got to play the right shot to go from the 3 to the 6. Nicely done. Good control. All right. Don't take too much risk here. Just follow this ball in. Oh, it's a little fast, my friend. Oof. I think he's okay. Gotta take your time here. This is a tough ball. 7 to the 8. He's got 2 options. You can play top left here, or you can play bottom. Yeah, those are tough shots.
Curtis needs 4 points. There are 4 points on the table here.
Shoots pretty straight, so I don't see him missing the 7, but let's see. Yeah.
Now 3 points away.
There's 3 on the table. They could be over this rock, guys. Tough shot though on the 8. Those are very tricky. You gotta hit that slightly fuller than you think in order to make it. See, and as expected, they missed on the short side there. People have a tendency to overcut those balls every time. They're kind of a weird ball. It's strange the way they lay out. So you gotta hit it a little fuller in the face, and usually it does the trick, which is why it's crutch as well. Test.
All right, new life here for Jaden.
He could have made a little more effort here to get shape on the 9, but it's doable. I believe he's going to go for the bank. Come on. Oh.
That would have been a great shot under pressure. We'll see if Curtis can pick up these 2 points. Would leave him 1 away on the break.
Yeah, so regardless, it won't be enough, but he'll have the break, so that could work in his favor big time. That's it. Nope, missed it.
As Jaden exhales, he has yet another difficult long shot. Makeable shot, but a long shot here on the 9.
Tell you what, it's not over. He needs to get this 9 ball, though, and get his break.
Nice.
Love
Big
that.
shot there by Jaden. Fires that 9 in the corner.
All right, go sit down, buddy.
Picks up 2 points, and, as you mentioned,
The break.
Florian, the break, where we've seen him
Well, he's
be
made
very,
4
very
the very
good.
first rack, so, the same thing here, and then put him right where he should be, so. I'm seeing the comment here.
You see our 2 finalists here, Jaden Leal, Curtis Wilson. Great tournament for both of these guys. One of them will walk away a champion here today. Maybe here in this rack.
Tell you
We'll
what, I love
see.
the sportsmanship into those kids, though. They're giving himself thumbs up and all this stuff.
I've
here.
seen a lot of
This is
things this
great.
week, Florian,
Yeah.
that some of the adults could probably take a lesson from the
Yes.
kids here at the Junior Championships in a lot of ways. It is amazing to see the kids. And
All right, let's go. Let's see this monster break here. Monster break again. Get something in. Oh, nothing. He really does have a great break, but see the 2 ball just got stopped kind of there. I believe the 1 goes. So the 1 goes, and then the 2 is kind of natural. So if he makes this one, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think he goes. I think he's got a line here. No question asked. What's the score? Does it need 2 or 1?
2 points. Needs
So it
two
needs
more.
2 more balls, huh? All right, this is tough. Brutal leave again for Jaden. I don't know what you can do here. Yeah, just take your medicine here. Oh, he's gonna take.
Ooh, big mistake there.
Hmm.
Ball in hand now to Curtis.
Wow.
Great opportunity
yeah.
here.
So he needs 2. So really, what he needs is to get the perfect shape as he can on the 3 ball. So he's gonna have to get a little bit of draw here from the 2. Get him as straight as possible to the 3.
Oh,
Why did he play
wow.
follow? Oh God, I'll have a talk with him later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Well, they don't
they're
necessarily
playing
see
under some pretty difficult
Yeah.
circumstances in terms of nerves and crowd and stream and all these
But he needs
things.
2
So.
balls. You can see, yeah, he's nervous now. Actually, it's the first time I see him nervous. Actually, because he looked pretty relaxed all earlier. And as you mentioned, if you played several sports, you might have some experience at a higher level already. So. All right, this is another very good opportunity here to close that match. Yes, just like that.
1 point away. Caught that 3
It's
ball
gonna be
just a little
okay.
bit.
It's
That
gonna
really
be
helped him out, I
okay.
think.
Yeah.
3 in the side will win it here.
1 shot for the glory here.
Curtis Wilson lining up that 3 ball, hoping he can drop it in that side pocket. Here we go, folks.
That's it.
3 ball drops. Curtis Wilson, Hannibal, New York. He is your 2022 junior champion in the red tier. Fantastic match by Curtis. Our runner-up, Jaden Leal, San Antonio, Texas. See if we can't get a quick word from our newest champion here on the floor.
Well, you got your newest host as well.
And our junior reporter, Harper Bowman, here to ask the tough questions of our new champ.
Ready? Take it away.
Hey guys, Harper Bowman. Champion Curtis. Congratulations. How's it feel to have won the championship?
Relieving more than anything. It was a rush to come in here and see all the cameras, the booth, all the seats. It was crazy.
Have you ever won anything like this before?
Not really, besides like league specific tournaments. Other than that.
What do you think your friends and family are going to say about your big win?
To be honest, I have no clue. That's
Any advice you would like to give other kids starting out playing pool?
just breathe before your shots. Take the time to go through and get better.
Anyone back at home you'd like to give a shout out to?
I'd like to shout out my mom. She's at home right now. She would have liked to come, but she had something going on with her business. My sister, she came here a while ago. Me and her used to play together a lot.
Mason.
All right, great job by our junior reporter, Harper Bowman, talking to our newest champion, Curtis. Great job by him. What a match, Florian. We're
What
2
a
down,
match.
2 to go. We're going to take a few minutes, reset things here in the arena, and we will be back at noon Central Time, which we are about 55 minutes. So we'll
All right, sounds good.
relax a little bit. Folks, come back and join us. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you again in just a little while.